George Wendt, actor who played Norm on Cheers, dead at 76. George Wendt, an actor and comedian who was beloved for his performance as Norm Peterson on the long-running comedy series Cheers, has died, his family announced. He was 76. George was a doting family man, a well-loved friend and confidant to all of those lucky enough to have known him. He will be missed forever, a representative for the family said in a statement to CNN. A Chicago native, Wendt got his start in acting when he joined in the famed improv school the Second City Mainstage in 1975. He earned 6 Emmy nominations throughout his nearly 5-decade Hollywood career. While at the Second City, Wendt appeared in the revue One More with Fooling and spent time in the troupe's touring company. He left in 1980 to pursue a film and television career. In the early 1980s, Wendt began appearing in some of his first Hollywood roles, including in TV series Taxi, Alice, and Making the Grade before landing his big break as Norm in Cheers in 1982. The beloved NBC sitcom ran for 11 seasons and starred Wendt as the lovable, beer-gulping Norm alongside castmates Rhea Perlman, Ted Danson, Woody Harrelson, Shelley Long and Kelsey Grammer, among others. Wendt earned 6 consecutive Emmy nominations between 1984 and 1989 in the supporting actor category for his performance as Norm on the series. George Wendt was the sweetest, kindest man I ever met. It was impossible not to like him, Perlman told CNN in a statement Tuesday. As Carla, I was often standing next to him, as Norm always took the same seat at the end of the bar, which made it easy to grab him and beat the crap out of him at least once a week. I loved doing it, and he loved pretending it didn't hurt. What a guy, she added. I'll miss him more than words can say. Wendt was one of 3 cast members to have appeared in every single episode of the show's run. The others were Danson and Perlman. The series ended in 1993. In 2024, Wendt reflected on his time on the show. It was a great job, he said during an interview at the Motor City Comic Con. Oh my God, what a great job. His co-star, John Ratzenberger, who played Cliff Clavin on the show, joked that they felt like they were stealing money because they had so much fun on the show. We sat at a bar for 11 years cracking jokes, Ratzenberger said. Imagine seeing that ad in the newspaper, looking for people to sit at a bar and crack jokes for a lot of money. Wendt added, looking for a guy who wants another beer. That led to him revealing that the beer they drank on the show was fake and not very good, but they would occasionally crack open the real stuff after the audience had left the taping. Wendt didn't shy away from being the big guy on the hit series and spoke about relating to Norm during an episode of the Still Here Hollywood with Steve Kometko podcast last year. I had to look like a guy who wanted another beer. That I can do, he said. So, I didn't have to put a whole lot of mustard on anything. It was pretty much just me with material supplied by some of the best comedy writers in Hollywood of the era. It was Murderer's Row. Wendt appeared in films like Dreamscape, Never Say Die, and the 1992 film Forever Young, alongside Mel Gibson, Jamie Lee Curtis, and a young Elijah Wood. But television proved to be a source of steady work. Wendt appeared in guest roles on series, including Seinfeld, The Larry Sanders Show, Saint Elsewhere, and The Twilight Zone, and The Little Rascals. He also starred in his own series, The George Wendt Show, in 1995, and was a series regular on the first and only season of The Naked Truth in 1997. Between 1991 and 2003, Wendt appeared on several episodes of Saturday Night Live to play the recurring character Bob Swirsky, a die-hard Chicago sports fan, alongside famed SNL alums Chris Farley, Mike Myers, and Robert Smigel. During the next 2 decades, Wendt racked up guest star credits: Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Portlandia, Kirsty, Fresh Off the Boat, Franklin and Bash, and more. In 2017, Wendt returned to his roots when he appeared in the I Can't Believe They Went There, the roast of George Wendt, at the Second City's Mainstage Theater in Chicago, an event hosted by the actor's nephew, Ted Lasso, star Jason Sudeikis. The event raised $200,000 Gilda's Club Chicago and the Second City Alumni Fund. Wendt spoke last year about how proud he was of Sudeikis, who is the son of Wendt's sister Kathy Sudeikis, saying on the Still Here Hollywood podcast that he is such a great kid and so smart, so thoughtful. CNN has reached out to a representative for Sudeikis for comment on Wendt's passing. Wendt's final credit, according to IMDb, was 2024's Love's Second Act. a TV movie starring Jodie Sweetin. Wendt is survived by his wife Bernadette Burkett and his 3 children, Hillary, Joe, and Daniel, who requested privacy through a representative.